out there, MP.
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sport. Greg, we've got two teams that boast some serious firepower off the bench.
And that depth makes each team more difficult to defend, more unpredictable. Both sides have a lot of guys who can step up on any given night.
Now, Golden State's starting five. They've got Horford. MP out there with Moses Moody. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Melton in at the 2. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. And Greg, recently MP had a milestone game, recording the first triple-double of his career.
And there should be plenty more to come over the course of his career. MP's a guy that's willing and able to do whatever it takes for his team to win.
And so it's the Warriors getting on the board first. Siakam passes to Zubac, and it's sent back by Horford. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Shepard, the pass to Walker. And the 3 off target. And it's the Warriors' ball. It's a 3-point game. MP outside. It's hauled in by Zubac.
Man, you look spooked going up for that, man. You got to go up with a little bit more confidence. You got to say it with your chest. He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
And here is Curry. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Rick Carlisle and I got a chance to talk for a bit. We discussed their matchup against Stephen Curry, and Coach told me we have to be active. We have to be intense. We need to deny him the ball and smother him when he does have it. We have to take away his breathing room. Well, we know what happens when you give Curry room to operate, guys. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
Pass to MP. Lets it go with the 3. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
MP is a cool customer from 3. Great form from the up-and-coming player.
For Indiana, they've gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. RJ, there were questions about the 2 timeline approaching Golden State, but some of those young guys have made a difference.
And some haven't. But those team-friendly contracts of those younger players, that's one advantage. And a way to keep that energetic talent around their young stars.
MP dishes to Curry. And another 3 for Golden State.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Siakam. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And despite all the accolades, GA, is it possible that Pascal Siakam is underrated?
Absolutely. Spicy P is one of the best two-way players in the league. Exceptionally versatile, and his impact goes beyond his impressive stat line.
Now here's Curry, coming in off a 41-point performance last game out. And finished off by Siakam.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst. Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish.
Halliburton against Curry. MP with a screen on Halliburton. The rebound by Shepherd. Look at the last game for the Golden State Warriors. It was a win against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
And the mental game you talk about, a lot comes down to coaching, having your players focused.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Melton passes to MP. Back to Melton. It's Curry outside. Nailed from three-point land. Curry's got 9 points.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Pass to Siakam. Over MP. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Now Horford to the wing on the left. Outside Curry. And it's off from three-point range. And so Siakam will bring it up for Indiana. Trailing by 2. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Some of it was solid shooting from their opponent, but they didn't have any teeth with their defense. Need to be more active than they were.
Here's MP. Following the basket by Pascal Siakam. MP finds Curry. Clock at 6. MP. Over Halliburton. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. 11 points in the game.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Siakam, that's good. Warriors have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Curry kicks to MP. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. MP's got a couple of threes now in the first of the Warriors. And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. Then for the Warriors, Santos has checked in, and it's Brandon Podziemski in for DeAnthony Melton. Here's McConnell. He's coming off a 10-point game against Atlanta.
And he didn't just create offense for himself now. He did a tremendous job of setting up his teammates as well.
Now here's Jackson. 5 to shoot. Over Curry. Indiana again missing.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Back to MP. Lets the three fly. And another three for Golden State.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
1:27 left in the first quarter. Here's Nesmith. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. To the middle, it's tipped. On the wing, Jackson hasn't made one yet.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
Here's Podziemski. 3-point lead. On the wing, MV. Guarded by Jackson. Curry, that's good.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
McConnell passes to Nesmith. From past the arc, Podziemski grabs the board.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Jackson kicks to Toppin. Offline with his three. MP looking around. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. Pass to McConnell for the three. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
And the offense has just operated really smoothly here in the open floor.
And they need to use that momentum, clawing their way back via fast break points.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He nailed it from long range in that quarter, winds up with a total of 4 3-pointers in the period. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And get it. Is checked in for the Pacers. Halliburton comes in for Jones. Melton finds MP. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. On its way from Curry for 2, and the rebound goes to the Pacers. Zubac has got 4 rebounds in this game. Richard, be honest, did you expect Curry to have this kind of career when he was drafted into the NBA?
I don't think anyone expected Steph to have such a transformative career. He's more than a superstar. He's an icon and an excellent ambassador for the game.
The forward spots with Nesmith and Siakam. TJ McConnell is out there with Tyrese Halliburton, and it's Zubac in at the 5. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Just 4 to shoot. And here's MP for 3. And the Warriors miss again. Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Pass to Zubac. Now McConnell. There's the triple. MP grabs the miss. MP's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And now, Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Thanks a lot. Well, the Pacers are moving as one. Coach Rick Carlisle said the thing I love about this team is that we're a true team. We're a group that needs each other. We work at communication. We're collaborative. We make sure our guys have a voice, and we're all in it together. Guys, back to you.
They win by committee. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Walker comes in for Nesmith. And Shepard subbed in for T.J. McConnell. The Warriors also with a sub. Al Horford is checked in for Porzingis. Another miss by Siakam.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
To the paint. Can they get it? MP rattling the rim.
Making sure of that one. MP at ground zero.
Pacers trail by 4. Pass to Shepard. From deep. Warriors with the rebound.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding.
Oh, my goodness, the slam!
Oh. That's a young, creative mind right there. MP doing work.
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Toppin, he's checked in for Pascal Siakam. This is the list of last season's top shooters from the charity stripe. These guys were practically automatic. Number 1, Stephen Curry.
And no doubt he finished the season right where he should have on that list. He was far and away the best free throw shooter in the league.
And Walker kicks to Toppin. Inside. Here's Halliburton. Halliburton, good look inside. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, guys, this summer saw the first ever 7-team trade in the NBA. You might wonder why it makes sense to involve so many parties, but basically teams have more flexibility salary-wise in these multi-team deals. It is enough to make your head spin, guys, but this is where things are headed.
Big moves indeed. All right, Shams, we appreciate the update. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Pacers. 7-point differential. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
And MP throws it down.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
The Pacers shooting 33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times. Toppin passes to Shepard. Now, here's Halliburton. The three-pointer is right on target. Halliburton's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Pacers. Warriors leading by 6. MP with a screen on Halliburton. Curry kicks to MP. No good on the three. And Indiana shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Pass to Halliburton. Lets it go from deep. And the Pacers another three.
You watch Halliburton shoot. The release is a little low, but it's quick and it's deadly.
And MP throws it down.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first half. And stolen by MP. And MP throws it down hard.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Pass to Toppin. Walker, bounce pass. Halliburton for three. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Golden State Warriors heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Howdy, folks. Time for halftime fun. Woohoo! Before we check out the action at hand, first order of business, the power rankings.
Well, right now for Indiana, they've stumbled a bit, no doubt about it. But no need to panic yet. They're figuring out what's working and building from there.
Disappointing stretch for them, but still plenty of time to right the ship. All right, looking back now at that first half, we just saw some obstacles to overcome for the Indiana Pacers.
They're not playing with urgency, especially on the glass. Shots go up, and they're just waiting. Go after the rebound.
Yeah, got to get those elbows up at least 2 inches. The rest can't see everything.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
Warriors leading by 7. And one of the many challenges for a small market team like the Pacers, Greg, going up against that luxury tax.
And they've avoided carrying a payroll that will incur the tax. But right when they said they were planning to do just that, the Bucks stunned everyone with the maneuver to secure Pacers center Miles Turner and perhaps let him off the hook.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. Horford is out there with MP. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then it's DeAnthony Melton. And it's Moody in at the 3 slot. Well, Richard, you had an interesting view of the start of the Warriors dynasty.
Yeah, I was very, very blessed to be a part of that Steph, Clay, and Draymond's first playoff run back in 2013. Matter of fact, some of the Warrior fans are still mad at me for some missed free throws. But I was 90 years old. Let it go. Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Siakam outside. Back to Halliburton. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Here's MP. And the dunk by MP.
Well, and he breaks out the tomahawk. No soft finish there. Pure power.
Yeah, we could feel that one all the way over here. Halliburton outside. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Halliburton's got 13.
Saw the defender closing, and Halliburton got it away in a hurry.
MP passes to Horford. Back to MP. Moody finds MP. And the Warriors, another 3.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Pass to Zubac. Now Shepard. Beyond the arc. It's good from long range. Shepard's got himself on the board with 3 there.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Siakam against MP. Down low. It's tipped. Stolen by Walker. Halliburton for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Siakam. Siakam's got 3 assists in the game. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. 3-pointer. Curry nails the triple.
Okay, so they've looked energized and focused starting this half. Coming out of the break, making 4 out of their first 5.
Pass to Shepard. Here's Siakam. And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him. Richard, we see such an influx of foreign players. Any concern that American-born players will fall behind?
100%. We have to change our development. We have to change our approach to youth basketball because right now the Europeans, 1, hungrier, 2, they have a greater approach for skill and technique at an early age.
And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Wasted no time on that one. Now just a 4-point Warrior lead.
And another one. That's 5 total threes on the night from him so far.
And here's MP for 3. And the Warriors, another 3.
A taste of how competitive MP can be. He wanted to go right back at him.
Pass to Zubac. And here's Halliburton, guarded by Kerr. And he gets it back. And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. MP really making a difference here.
He'll just keep hurting them from the three-point land if they let him. Here's a chance for Coach to change that.
And Indiana making a change here. Off's jacked in. With the break in the action, here is the 2K leaderboard to show us the league's best shooting teams last season. In third, the Pacers.
Hard to shoot the ball any better than they did. I mean, they weren't the best in the league, but, man, they were right there.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Siakam for 3. And the rejection by MP. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Podziemski, he's checked in for the Warriors.
And the big question for MP is going to be work ethic. Because if he can put in the sweat, there's no reason he can't be a star in this league.
Pass to Walker. Here's Huff, guarded by Horford. Halliburton for 3. Indiana again missing. Warriors leading by 10. And when Tyrese Halliburton entered the NBA, Greg, scouts were worried about his shot release point.
It's definitely lower than you would teach, but by the same token, that's why he gets it off so quickly, making it a tough shot to contest.
Siakam misses.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
MP passes to Moody. Back to MP. Pass to Melton. Trying his luck from deep. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Melton's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Warriors. And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Some changes for Indiana. Nesmith comes in for Walker. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Shepard. Siakam hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Siakam's got 10.
It's important that Siakam plays with confidence from there. I mean, when he does, the results are often like that one.
Pass to Podziemski. Golden State moving it around. Siakam against MP. Fires the 3, and another 3 for Golden State.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Here's Siakam. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Kicks it out to MP. Pass to Melton. Back to MP. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. And let's toss it over to the sideline for a report on Zubac. What's the situation there, Allie?
Hey guys, I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for the Pacers. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. It's one of those cases where when your team really needs you, this is the kind of injury that sometimes takes a back seat. He's going to give it a go.
Allie, thank you for the update.
Listen, the big thing is now we have more information on what's going on with him. Hopefully, there's no setbacks.
Back to Podziemski. Fires for 3. Tries again. And MP with the layup. MP's got 38 points.
Talk about a guy who never gives up. MP showing great effort.
Here's Siakam. And the rejection by MP. There's the 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. MP's got 41.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
A challenging stretch here for Indiana. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Pass to Nesmith. To the inside. And the rejection by MP.
He's having a tough quarter, scoring the basketball and able to help them close this gap.
Halliburton on the wing to stop the run. And here's McConnell. And that one drops. McConnell's got 9. Just 4 seconds left to play in the third. The 3 from MP. MP has been leading the charge for the Warriors. This has been a remarkable game for him offensively. Anytime you get over the 40-point mark, it's been a special, special day. We'll return shortly. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot.
Lottery ticket to the Stars.
Well, you look at the last, 4.5 decades worth of champions. Only 5 of those teams were led by a player taken outside the top 7 in the draft. So you can see why teams are trying to draft so high.
Halliburton's checked in for Toppin. And Golden State also making a change. MP's checked in. The forward spots with Neesmith and Siakam. Tyrese Halliburton is out there with T.J. McConnell. And it's Huff in its center. So that's the group out there for Indiana. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Neesmith, the pass to Halliburton. The Warriors pull it in. MP's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after. Porzingis finds MP. And he with authority.
That is a monster finish.
Oh.
Look at how swiftly MP moves to the rim there.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam. And Halliburton's got the ball here for Indiana. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Siakam against MP. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by MP. And up the court come the Warriors on the break.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
The Pacers have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. McConnell passes to Huff. Here's Siakam. Offensive struggles continue, missing again.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive. And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
McConnell passes to Siakam. Now, here is Halliburton. Stolen. And here we go. MP heading to the hoop.
Ooh, I can tell fresh legs when I see him. Look at the young legs of MP getting out on the break.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And Brandon Pajemski gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And when players get into a little extracurricular conversation with opponents, RJ, do you think officials are a little too quick to hit them with a double T?
No, that's just officials trying to get control of the game, giving both players a warning. That's all a tough technical is a warning, because we don't have both players have been warned. We have both players have technicals.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Walker's checked in for Aaron Nesmith, and Shepard subbed in for T.J. McConnell. And it just seems like the Pacers have really shaken up the league, Greg, with their fast-paced, aggressive style.
Well, Tyrese Halliburton and Pascal Siakam, two star players who thrive in this up-tempo style. And if you look at the roster around them, the pieces fit.
Clock at 4. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Pass to Shepard. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. The Warriors have gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth, 8 of 12. Here's MP, and MP throws it down.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Siakam for 3, and the Pacers can't get it to go.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Pass to Podziemski. Back to MP. Another bucket. Wow.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Siakam with it. Now guarded by Porzingis. Indiana again missing.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
The drive by MP. A second chance effort, and it's Porzingis getting it to go.
The height of Porzingis gives him an edge on that offensive glass, and he uses it.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And Walker kicks to Halliburton. They swipe it. .156 left in the fourth quarter. Good, another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Pass to Siakam. Now Shepard. Indiana moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. Here's Siakam. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review.
The previous play is under review.
Personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed. And
the ruling on the floor is confirmed.
You really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
1:30 left in the fourth. Golden State's gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Warriors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
And he was doing everything out there on the floor tonight. Triple-double on the stat sheet, and that doesn't even tell the whole story.
Here's Shepard. Misses the 3. MP against Walker. Pass to Pajemski. And here is MP. Off target from three-point range. We've got 22 seconds left in the game. The kick out to Walker. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist.
Oh, how about the recognition by Halliburton? Kick-out passes like that demonstrate just how unselfish he is.
Pass to MP. Shoots the three. Can't get it to fall. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Now, let's go to our sideline reporter, Dominic Hamill.
Rebounds and blocks are usually property of the NBA's Goliaths. Steals and assists belong to the smaller, quicker guards. Even the best players often excel at one or two things. Meanwhile, MP's out here posting triple-doubles in wins. Talk about it, MP.
Honestly, all different kind of players put up triple-doubles in today's NBA, so that's not the crazy thing to me. But I didn't do this by myself. You want to credit me for what I did? You got to credit my teammates for the effort they put in. A lot went into this one, and a triple-double was just a part of the story. Maybe the most fun part, but don't get me wrong, it wasn't everything.
Thanks for your time, MP.
All righty.
Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thanks, Dom. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us on this presentation from 2K Sports.
In this arena, this suit, and for this team.
Not really, no.
You're wrong. You're really wrong.
So, when's the last time you got your oil changed? Oh man, I never remember to do that. I'm probably like 3,000 miles past due.
Man, I don't gotta worry about it. Dad does it for me.
Oh, that must be nice.